What is going on, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, SimplyPops back at it again with another gaming video, and today we're going to be talking about your favorite game series, your favorite first-person shooting game, Call of Duty. Another year, another Call of Duty game, and this time it's most likely confirmed that this year's Call of Duty 2019 is going to be called Modern Warfare. Sounds familiar, right? COD 4, Modern Warfare, but no, this one here is called Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And to make things even more complicated, on the PlayStation Store and the Xbox Live Marketplace, the Modern Warfare Remastered is called Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. So it's like, why would they name it that? Now, this is going to be a soft reboot, so it's taking it back in time in a sense. So you might be one of the characters from Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 1 or even MW3, but you didn't see that character. It might be like a side story to it. So basically, like, I don't know, Captain Bryce's friend or Soap's friend, or somebody might see the mission from another perspective. You know, maybe that would happen. Maybe they plan on something like that. I'm just pulling some things out my ass, to be honest with you guys. But overall, it's gonna be a soft reboot. That's pretty much confirmed. This is like the top of line leaker, so this is pretty much all confirmed here. But all in all, to be honest with you guys, I don't care about the name. As long as the game is good, I'm still stuck in that Call of Duty nostalgia. Like, it's just like, I always think back when a new Call of Duty game comes out. I always think like, yo, I hope this game is like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, or, you know, it's just like I miss that Call of Duty feeling. Now, Black Ops 3 is probably my favorite Call of Duty game for this generation of console. Like, it kind of brought back the fun of Call of Duty, and you know, but it just had the jetpack, so it just didn't really feel exactly like the old school Call of Duty. And that's the problem with most Call of Duty fans, and I'm not, you know, taking no shots at nobody here. It's just like we so stuck in the nostalgia of like MW2, MW3, Black Ops 1 days that we willing to buy any Call of Duty game to kind of get that feeling, that similar feeling to it, but it's just never going to be the same, guys. You know, I'm no longer going to hold my breath for a new Call of Duty game ever again. And I pretty much say the same exact thing every single year, from World War II, Black Ops 4. I always say this Call of Duty fatigue is just getting out of hand. And for some reason, I always buy the latest and greatest Call of Duty game every single year. I don't know why I always get myself into this Call of Duty fatigueness. Like, I always bitching and moaning about Call of Duty, but I always pick it up. I just don't know why. I just really don't know why. COD 3 was my first Call of Duty game that I picked up. It was on the Nintendo Wii. I know, the horrible way to play Call of Duty. But my cousin, shout out to my boy Terrell, you know, I haven't seen him in a while. You know, he brought his Xbox 360 over. I played World at War for the first time, the multiplayer, and I was hooked. So I decided to buy an Xbox 360. My mom brought me one because I graduated middle school or something like that. I forgot why. Yo, why is there helicopters outside, man? You guys hear the helicopters? It's not like someone's doing a Call of Duty mission out there. Alright, yeah, that was... But seriously though, why is these helicopters? Jesus. It's like 10 o'clock at night. So boom, I had an Xbox 360, which by the way was my second console of all time. I mean, the Nintendo Wii was my first ever console that I got. And then the Xbox 360, then PS3, then PS4. So yeah, PS2 is gonna be forever my favorite console of all time. My brother had it. I was playing SOCOM all the time. But that's for another video. But anyway, Xbox 360, World at War was the latest and greatest Call of Duty at the time. I played that game, man, to the max, to the full potential, like grinding on the multiplayer, playing around in zombies, killing zombies. And the campaign was actually pretty damn good too. I ain't gonna lie. I just love World at War, and it brought the gore and the multiplayer. Spot on Call of Duty, man. You know, I didn't really had any issues with the hit detection because you had the MP40. It was like 2 bullets and you're dead. So it was like, I didn't really had no problems with World at War at all. And then you had MW2 dropped, and I gotta say, I got the hardened edition of that game. Like, I was a true Call of Duty fan, man. I bought the hardened edition, man. The campaign of MW2 was one of the best. It's one of my favorites in my opinion. You know, RP, you know, Ghost, but anyway, The multiplayer was fun as hell. Like, I met so many cool people, talking to people, and you know, quick scoping lobbies, modded lobbies. Like, it's just like a lot of great memories. Getting my first ever AC-130. MW2, man, a lot of great memories, but it was a lot of, here goes that helicopter again. Yo, it's 10 o'clock at night, guys. Why is there a helicopter flying around? And I'm doing a commentary. Whatever. Let's get right back on track. So boom, chopper gunner, the nuke. It was just like, MW2 was good, but it had a lot of bullshit in it. Like, you had the new tubes, you had danger close, then you had one army. Oh my god, it was just cancer, man. It was a lot of OP stuff there in MW2. Moving on to Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 was a pretty solid Call of Duty game. I cannot even hold you guys. Like, man, like, the maps were fun. You had the zombies. You had Black Ops 1, bro. Black Ops 1. I don't even need to say more. It's spot on Call of Duty game. Might even be easily one of my favorite Call of Duty games. Until MW3. Now, MW3 was cool too. A lot of great memories. I picked this one up on the PS3. This was around when I got the PS3. When MW3 came out, I was a freshman in high school. So, you know, I was buddying up with, you know, shout out to Tommy Lee, Boss Up Baby. I was buddying up with them, so we were squatting up, and it was just the most social Call of Duty in my opinion. Like, I was talking to more people. I was on my mic a little bit more than MW2. I was on my mic in MW2, but not as much as MW3. And honestly, even thinking about it, you had to, like, on the PS3 was so weird. You didn't have no party chat, so you had to be in the game to talk to your friends. So at the time, it was no debating if you should get the new Call of Duty or not. It was like no question. Alright, yeah, that game, new Call of Duty, alright, I gotta get that. It was just like, it was no ifs, ands, or buts. That was the only way you could talk to your friends at the time, was through game chat. Which is pretty freaking silly thinking about it now, but that's just how the PS3 was back in the days. And yeah, overall, MW3, loads of multiplayer game modes, Runaway Jug, Infected. The list goes on, and let's not forget about Dead Man's Hand. I remember I got my first Moab, man, not through Infected, just through a gun. Like, oh my god, everybody was hyped. Oh, yo, Pops got a Moab. Yo, MW3, man, MW3. Black Ops 2 came around, I picked that one up. And by the way, MW3, I picked up the standard edition. I didn't pick up a harder edition. I did pick up a harder edition for Black Ops 1. And yeah, Black Ops 2, I just picked up the standard edition. But I wasn't really a fan of Black Ops 2 at the time, because I wasn't a fan of the sci-fi, Star Trek stuff, and I just wasn't a fan of it. I start to appreciate it now a little bit more, but I just wasn't a fan of the fake guns and the futuristic stuff. I had just as much fun in Black Ops 2 than in MW3. It's like about the same. It's like about the same. You had league play, you know, you still had gun game. I met a lot of new friends and new people. A lot of good memories, man. You could even go back in this channel right now and look back at some of my Black Ops 2 gameplay. A lot of great memories. Ghost came around, and forget about it. And honestly, I started to feel that Call of Duty fatigue like around MW3, and I'm pretty sure most people start to feel that fatigue. But Ghost came around, and oh my god, Ghost. Hit detection was good, but the maps were pretty trashed. And also, it was the ending of a console generation too. That's when the PS4 and Xbox One came out, so not that many people pick up Call of Duty Ghosts. I mean, like, people just wasn't feeling Ghosts, and I felt like I was the only one playing Ghosts. I was just playing with randoms, and I don't know, it was just a different time. It was a sad time for Call of Duty, in my opinion. Now, just wrapping up everything real quick, we had Advanced Warfare, which is my least favorite Call of Duty game. Everybody was jumping around like bunny rabbits. Just not really a fun time. My friends brought it, but very, very quickly, we just wasn't messing with it. Then we had Black Ops 3, it brought back the fun for Call of Duty, but we still had the exo movement. And I gotta say, easily, Black Ops 3 was probably the best zombies content. You had all the remade maps, like they remastered it. There goes that helicopter again. And then you had, like, it was just loaded with zombie maps. I respect Treyarch for that one. Infinite Warfare, it was a waste of money. I really picked that game up just to play the Modern Warfare remastered, because I was excited for the classic Call of Duty finally. But Infinite Warfare, I only played it a handful of times. And then you had World War II. It was okay, but it was kind of boring. And then here we are again with Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4, the hit detection is bad, you know, double health, 150 health. But overall, I say all of that just to say this. It's time, Call of Duty. It's time, Activision, to give the series a break, man. Let us miss Call of Duty for a little bit, man. Take the time out and polish Call of Duty, man. Take maybe 2 years off and just polish Call of Duty, man. We just tired of the annual releases and the rushed out bullcrap, man. I mean, you know, when the games come out, you either missing some features or the game just doesn't really feel complete, or it's laggy, it's buggy. Man, we tired of it, man, and we start to see that. So, you know, take the time out, you know what I mean? Make a really, really wicked Call of Duty game that's gonna make us play, you know what I mean, for a very, very long time. You know, like MW2, people are going back to that right now. You know, I know it's kind of hacked up and, you know, everybody's modding it and stuff, but it was a really, really great Call of Duty game. And if they just take their time with it, come up with new ideas, I think we can get that classic Call of Duty feeling back again. But thanks to Activision, you have to make a game every single year, which I totally disagree with. I think it's time to stop with the annual releases and just, you know what I mean, take your time with Call of Duty, man. Let the developers come up with, you know, new ideas, fresh ideas, but it's just never gonna happen. And I'm not holding my breath for this Modern Warfare reboot, because it's just not gonna be the same. Thanks to Activision, they're gonna add in the microtransactions. Then you have the developers not gonna, like, it's just not gonna feel the same, man, because the developers are burnt out, man. They ran out of ideas, or they doing silly ideas that the consumer might not even like. So I don't know, man. I hope it's good, but I'm not holding my breath at it at all, man. You know, it's just too many bad Call of Duties that we had this generation. You know, World War II was okay, but it just was a little bit on the boring side, a little bit. You know, Black Ops 3 was good, but it had exo movement. I wasn't really messing with that. But we just don't have as many good Call of Duty games this generation as like the Xbox 360 and the PS3 days. And I just hope that we have that back one day, man. So that's basically it. Just going through the history of Call of Duty and just the fun times that I had back in the days. There goes that helicopter again. I'm about to end out this video, guys. I just can't with this helicopter. I don't know what's going on outside. It's a war going on outside, literally. It's Modern Warfare. Alright. Let me know down in the comments down below, what's your favorite Call of Duty game of all time. I'm very, very curious to know. Drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe. And other than that, your boy Pops, and I'm out. And oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to say. Thank you guys so much. I mean this from the heart right now. For 30,000 subscribers. Video on that coming soon. I still don't really know exactly what I want to do, but video on that coming soon. I just want to, you know, thank you guys. I wish I can give you guys a handshake, a hug, but the best I could say is just thank you guys so much.